Hi dear students, welcome to Kalam program. Today let us discuss the question of 14th February. So what is this question is speaking about? With the largest number of undernourished people in the world, India needs to hasten to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 2 of zero hunger by 2030. So what we have to do here, we have to discuss this question. So this particular question is important in the context of GS paper 2 governance, and subtopic it is important in the case of issues relating to health and the nutrition. So particularly this question is for 150 words and for 10 marks. Whenever you try to answer this kind of question, so what should be your introduction? So in introduction you may have to tell what is the proportion or what is this largest number of undernourished people in the world. Okay, so what you have to say first is about the fact of undernourished people, that is one across the world and second is across the India. And before you move further, you may have to say who gives you this fact or which particular institution will be giving this fact. Along with that, you may also have to tell about the Sustainable Development Goal 2, that is zero hunger, what they are trying to ask about. After telling the facts and figures with respect to India, then in the body what you can say is about how India has to hasten the process of achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 2. So first of all, you have to suggest the measures that India need to take up. So when you are trying to suggest the measures, you also try to give an international comparison or the best practices that India can adapt in order to achieve this zero hunger target. In conclusion, try to write about the futuristic conclusion or try to relate the Sustainable Development Goal 2 or zero hunger, how it can harness or how it can help us in reaping the benefits of demographic dividend or the so-called the social capital. See, introduction can be either fact-based or it can be a statement-based. So in case of facts, we have recently a report released by UNICEF which says that the State of World's Children report, which says that there is around 69 deaths happening in India because of malnutrition. That is, every second children in India is suffering because of malnutrition. And according to FAO report, there is 14.5% of the population which is undernourished. Or you can also use the report of Global Hunger Index which says that India is one of the worst or severe undernourishment. So India's ranking among the 117 countries is 102. Or as per the economic survey, food is not just an end in itself, but also an essential ingredient in the growth of human capital and therefore important for the national wealth. You can link this statement to the demographic dividend part as well as to the GDP part. See, as we are all well aware, the government has launched Integrated Child Development Scheme, National Nutrition Policy, Midday Meal Scheme, National Food Security Policy, Rashtriya Poshan Manch. Everything has been launched by government, but still we are not able to tackle the problem of malnutrition. Measures that need to be taken up to hasten the process or to reach zero hunger is first thing a multi-sectoral approach, that is we need to have an integrated nutrition policy wherein we focus upon the clean drinking water, open defecation free atmosphere, agri productivity, and then food security and nutrition sensitive agriculture also has to be promoted. Along with that, we may also have to focus on the national nutrition mission which has been launched by the government, that is also called as Poshan Abhiyan, to make India a malnutrition free by 2022. And apart from that, there is a need for decentralization wherein the responsibilities has to be devolved to every panchayat to tackle the malnutrition at their panchayat level. Then diversification of agriculture, focusing more on the millets and the protein food can also solve the problem of malnutrition. Further, strengthening of MJNREG, thereby ensuring the weight security, would ensure that the malnutrition linked to the poverty will be solved. So therefore, what we have to remember is the government should try to focus more on nutrition related interventions beyond digitalization. Along with that, there should be an important or emphasis on the convergence component. Government should also explicitly emphasize on the fund allocation of agriculture and nutrition linked schemes. With these measures, we can ensure that India try to tackle or try to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal 2, that is zero hunger. Remember, zero hunger is not only about hunger, it also speaks about the food and the nutritional security that has to be achieved. Thank you.